was filming a video. I haven't posted it yet. It's just there in case I need something. And I smeared mascara on my face. So tonight we have, it's 12:18 right now. We are gonna be, so tonight I've started writing in this book, and just like I'm praying, but when I pray, I'm not interpreting what I'm praying. So I've started writing down what I say and what I'm praying for, or what, like whatever. So I was reading it, and I read a lot, 5 pages I think, and so I was like, I was just writing, and I didn't know if he was listening to me, because yesterday I was writing down stuff, and I asked him if he could show me a sign that he was listening, because I thought I had been missing the signs. And so, because sometimes I do that, and I was like, okay, I know you do stuff on your own time, but I asked, and I really need to know if I'm gonna believe in you no matter what, but I would like just some kind of thing, like a person or anything. Like, I just need some kind of thing. Whether it be a person coming and being my friend, or it be you telling me like, okay, it's time for you just to work on yourself and to just go for it. So I'm gonna put that aside for a minute. I grabbed my Bible. It's the Quest Study Bible, NIV. I don't know who's by. And I grabbed it, and I set it down like this, and I just let it open. And I was just like, okay, open. So, and then it would open to a page, and I'd make sure it's flat, and I'd drop the pen. And wherever it was pointing, then that is what God was trying to tell me. It just said, let's see, where is it? Do not gaze at wine when it's red, when it sparkles in the cup, when it goes down smoothly. In the end, it bites like a snake and poisons like a viper. I don't know what that means. I'm not being rude. I'm just saying a fact. I didn't ask him. That was kind of like, so that's what I mean. I would just drop the pen and because I would pray for a second before, and I'd drop it, and I'd be like, okay, just give me one sign that is gonna, yeah. So, Proverbs 16. Proverbs chapter 16, I look a mess. Proverbs 16, chapter 16, verse 17 to 19. So this is what the first one said. And it said, the highway of the upright avoids evil. Those who guard their ways preserve their life. Pride goes before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall. Better to be lowly in spirit along with the oppressed than to share plunder with the proud. Okay, so that was the first one. I was like, okay, I feel like that goes with my situation a little bit. So maybe he is hearing me. Maybe it's like, maybe I was just overthinking it, because that's what I do. I'm like, okay, let's see. I'm gonna ask him to do it one more time. I just need a little bit more proof that he is listening. He hears me. He knows what I'm asking. And the next one was Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 23. All this I tested by wisdom, and I said, I am determined to be wise. And he said, but this is beyond thee. I don't know who's watching. Do I need to go back a little bit? Would you like me to go back to what I was talking about a little bit? I can go over what I just said. I don't know who this is. So, I was talking about how earlier I was trying to figure out, because I had written, this is my just prayer journal that I've just started doing yesterday. And I asked him to give me a sign that he was listening. I asked him just to send me a sign because I thought I had been missing him, and I didn't see anything. And I'm like, okay, you do stuff on your time. It's just I really need a sign that I'm being heard and I'm not just being crazy. Because even if there wasn't a sign, I was still gonna believe him. It's just believe in him. It's just I just needed a sign in that moment because everything was falling apart. And so I was like, okay. So I grabbed my Bible and I opened it, and I didn't open it, but I just let it fall open. Oh wait, if I can do it. Fall open. I mean, it would actually fall open. It wouldn't open, but whatever. And when it was open, I would drop my pen on it. Like, drop my pen on it, and whatever it was pointing to, that would be the message he wanted me to read. And I don't know when you joined. Did you hear the first verse or the last verse I said? Whatever. Okay, so, but the first one was Proverbs chapter 16, verse 17 and 19. And it said, the highway of the upright avoids evil. Those who guard their ways preserve their lives. Pride goes before destruction, a haughty spirit before a fall. Better to be lowly in spirit along with the oppressed than to share plunder with the proud. And I'm like, okay, that goes with me a lot. But I just need a little bit more proof because I am a teenager and I don't believe stuff. I mean, that teenager that might have to do anything, I just need a little bit more proof. I'm like, okay, show me one more time. So it brought up Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 23. And I'm like, okay, let's just see what this is all about. And it said, all this I tested by wisdom, and I said, I am determined to be wise. But he said, this is beyond for thee. So I'm not supposed to be that wise at this point in life. I'm still working, I'm still getting up there. So I'm like, okay, I'm hearing what you're saying. And it was like, okay, I understand what you're saying. And I asked him one more time. And I'm like, okay, can you just show me one more verse that, like, just show me that you're here. And the other two verses were like, okay, he knows the situation I'm going through. He knows what I'm trying to say. And we got to the last one, and that I asked this time. And it was Jeremiah 46, verse 28. Do not be afraid, my servant, for I am with you. I'm going to say it one more time. Do not be afraid, my servant, for I am with you. And that was when I was like, okay. Okay, sorry. My dog is, yeah. And I was like, he does hear me. I have felt really alone the past, 2 weeks. And I have some friends, but I also lost some friends, and all through the years I have. And it was just like, okay, this is your plan for me, and I can realize that. It is really sad for me at this moment, but you have to hurt to heal to become the best version of yourself. Okay, that's what I've been saying to myself is that's the order you have to go in. You have to hurt to heal to be the best version of yourself. Sure, I'm hurting right now. Can you tell? I mean, sort of, because there's mascara all over my face because I was just doing my makeup. You have to hurt to heal to become the best version of yourself. And if you can't do that, then if you can't look at what's gonna happen, you're gonna become the worst version of yourself if you just sit in the pain. If you're just sitting there in the hurt, nothing's gonna improve. If you hurt and you don't even try to heal, then you're just gonna stay there. So if nobody helps you, you just have to. You have to push through it. I know it's really hard. You could be at your rock bottom and like, I'm not going to make it to next week. Well, okay. You can think that way. But you can. It's not that you can't. My nana always says to me, she said, there's this story of a girl, and she's always like, I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. And she goes, okay, well, you can if you just take the T out of your sentence. It's a weird sentence, I know, but the grandmother, yeah, whatever. What she means is if you take the T out of can't, then you have can. You can do this. So, I can do it one more time and see if it works. And it's not that and if it doesn't work, that's okay. Because I'm not particularly praying right now, or I'm just like, I'm trying to show that he is listening to me. Even though y'all don't know my situation, even though I don't know your situation, yeah. Okay. And then flatten it. Oh, great. So, 1 King 22. Oh, wait. 22, verse 19-20. Therefore, hear the word of the Lord. I saw the Lord sitting on his throne with all the multitudes of heaven standing round him on his right and on his left. And the Lord said, who will entice Arab into attack? I don't know. But that, I mean, I don't know what that means. I don't know if that was a message or what that was, but that was just kind of there. And I thought someone might relate to that. So if you're having trouble, sorry, there's mascara on my face. If you're having trouble believing that God is listening to you, maybe try that. I want you to, and if you're having trouble with praying, I want you to pray in your mind or out loud, but write down what you say. You might not realize how much you had to say. I've realized that when I'm writing, even though I don't have the best handwriting, even though anything, I'm digging deeper into stuff. Sorry, I smeared it everywhere. So, please, I want you, not homework, it's just a recommendation. I might do this every night. I don't know. Can you go right now? And if you have a Bible, I want you to do what I just did, but I want you to pray over your Bible first. And throw anything out that you want to be included or anything you want him to know, because he already knows it. But think about if you already knew something that was like sad or exciting or just whatever, and someone came up to you just to tell you, just so you would be included. Like, that sounds really nice. So, please. If you can't, if your brain is not registered in prayer, write it down. That's what I'm trying to say. I could pray for y'all. I'm not very good at prayer, though. Writing down prayer, though. So, I could try. Dear God, I pray for whoever is on the other side of the screen. I pray that they find healing in whatever situation is going on with them. And I pray that they just figure out and find the Lord, or if they already have the Lord, if they get a deeper connection with him, so then they can be healed more than they're hurting. Because even though they're hurting now, if they keep going in this journey, then they're going to heal, and then they're going to become the best version of themselves, and they're going to be the happiest version of themselves. So please just help the other person on the screen, because it could change their life. It will change their life. Okay, amen.